Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते कई भाषाओं में कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule。
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kataban schedule.
برامجنا متوفرة بالعديد من اللغات. يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Манай нэвтрүүлгүүд олон хэлээр гардаг. Зочлох хаяг suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Because once his godly merit runs out, he becomes just like one of any mortal on the planet. And then if he has no master, then he has not initiated. He has no initiation. Then he will be reborn again, and wherever the wind blows, and then he has no protection whatsoever.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Olaksis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Pinakamabuting pagbati, magigiliw na mga manunood. Ako po si Nelly mula sa Bislig, Surigao del Sur, sa kaakit-akit na Pilipinas. Ang aming mga mapagbigay na mga mamamayan ay kasama niyo sa pagmamahal para sa kapayapaan ng mundo. Ang Pilipinas, ang bansa ng 7,000 mga isla, ay matatagpuan sa kanlurang karagatang Pasipiko sa Timog Silangang Asya. Naglalaman ng maraming mga wika at magkakasundong mga kultura. Ang bansa ay may 19 na kinikilalang mga rehiyonal na mga wika at 11 na mga pangkat etniko. May higit sa 80 milyong Katoliko. Ang Pilipinas ay pangatlo sa may pinakamalaking populasyon ng Katoliko sa mundo. Ang sambayanang Pilipino ay kilala sa kanilang matibay na etika sa trabaho. Sa maraming bahagi ng mundo, makakahanap ka ng masipag, matulungin, palakaibigan at magalang na mga Pilipino. Ang Pilipinas ay puno ng maririkit na bulubundukin na tanawin na may rice terraces at kamanghamanghang mga tropical na baybaying dagat ng mga malakristal na tubig at mapuputing buhangin. Ang bansa ay minamahal sa kamanghamanghang nitong hanay na mga halaman at tunay na pambihirang mga nilalang katulad ng mouse deer, Palawan bierka at ang kalugo, isang hayop na walang pakpak pero nakakalipad o nakakatalon ng 100 metro at kilala bilang ang lumilipad na lemur. Ikinalulugod po naming ipakilala ng saglit ang natural na kagandahan ng Pilipinas sa inyo, mga marangal na manunood. Ipinagdadasal namin sa langit na punuin ang iyong mga araw ng paghalakhak, pag-ibig at mga biyaya. Sa mga nakalipas na 3 dekada, binigyan ni Supreme Master Ching Hai ng liwanag ang ating mundo sa kanyang banal na mga katuruan. Isang lubos na naliwanagang master, kanyang ibinahagi ang Kuan Yin method na meditasyon sa mga nagnanais na agad madiskubre ang God nature sa kalooban at makamit sa isang buhay ang walang hanggang paglaya mula sa sirkulo ng transmigrasyon. Ang Kuan Yin method ay pinapraktis ng lahat ng mga naliwanagang master gaya nina Buddha, Confucius, Guru Nanak, Hesus Kristo, Lao Tzu, Lord Krishna, Lord Mahavira, Prophet Muhammad. Ang kapayapaan ay sumakanya at marami pang iba. Kanyang binibigyan diin na kapag palagi nating inaalala ang Diyos, nagbibigay ng walang pag-iimbot na serbisyo sa iba at sinusunod ang batas ng sansinukob. Makakamit natin ang ating pinakamataas na potensyal bilang mga tao at tunay na mauunawaan ang ating layunin sa mundo. Si Supreme Master Ching Hai ay isang natatangi at buhay na halimbawang awa. Siya ay regular na nagpapadala ng material at pinansyal na tulong at ng pag-ibig sa mga refugees, mga walang tahanan, mga biktima ng kalamidad at iba pang nangangailangan ng tulong. Si Supreme Master Ching Hai ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa ating minamahal na Diyos para sa lahat ng pinansyal na tulong, kaginhawaan at suporta sa mga nagdurusa at nangangailangan at o sa anumang mabubuting layunin sa mga nakalipas na taon bilang isang mapagkumbabang sisidlan para sa kanyang awa at pag-ibig para sa kanyang mga minamahal na mga anak. Si Supreme Master Ching Hai ay magalang na nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng natatanging individual, organisasyon, mga pinuno at gobyerno sa lahat ng inyong tunay, mapagmahal at patuloy na suporta. Naway, pagpalain kayo ng langit magpakailanman. Kami, mga miyembro ng Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association, ay taos-puso ring nagpapasalamat sa inyong nakakaantig na kabutihan. Hiling namin ang pinakamabuti para sa inyo. Si Supreme Master Ching Hai ay nakatatanggap ng suporta at pag-ibig mula sa iba't ibang mga organisasyon, media, gobyerno at mga individual, pati na rin ang maraming mga parangal mula sa kanila, gaya ng Gusi Peace Prize na itinuturing na Nobel Peace Prize ng Silangan, World Spiritual Leadership Award noong taong 1994, Mahavir Award noong taong 2008 at ang ika-22 ng Pebrero at ika-25 ng Oktubre ay parihas na ipinroklama bilang Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, isang pandangal na namamamayan ng Estados Unidos at iba pa. At pinarangalan sa mga nakalipas na taon ng hindi mabilang na mga parangal at accolades para sa kanyang katangi-tanging pagkakawanggawa at makataong mga gawain. humihingi kami ng paumanhin kung hindi namin maipapakita ang maraming iba pang mga parangal sa kakulangan ng espasyo at oras.
Si Supreme Master Ching Hai ay magalang na nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng natatangging individual, organisasyon, mga pinuno at gobyerno sa lahat ng inyong tunay, mapagmahal at patuloy na suporta. Naway, pagpalain kayo ng langit, magpakailanman. Kami, mga miyembro ng Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association, ay taos-puso ring nagpapasalamat sa inyong nakakaantig na kabutihan. Hiling namin ang pinakamabuti para sa inyo.
Isang tunay na boses para sa ating mga magagandang mga kaibigang hayop. Si Supreme Master Ching Hai ay ipinalalaganap ang kapayapaan at mapagmahal na pagkain mula sa halaman at nangangarap na kasabay ng pagkamulat na sangkatauhan sa kabanalan ng lahat ng buhay ng isang tahimik at maluwalhating mundo na ang lahat ay vegan kung saan ang mga hayop at mga tao ay namumuhay sa maligayang kaayusan. Ang kanyang pagkukusa sa pagpapalaganap ng vegan na kalakaran ay sa pamamagitan ng iba't ibang paraan, kabilang dito ang pamimigay ng alternative living flyer, ang mga internasyonal na vegan restaurant, Loving Hut, kumpanya ng mga vegan food na produkto, vegan fur na produkto, Supreme Master Television, pati na rin ang regular na pakikipag-usap sa mga maimpluwensyang leaders sa gobyerno at media at paglahok sa mga isina sa TV na mga konferensya tungkol sa climate change at iba pa. Alam man natin ito o hindi, ang kanyang mga pagsisikap ay nagkaroon ng malaking impluwensya sa pandaigdigang kamalayan sa mabuti para sa mga hayop na pamumuhay at sa kung papaanong mga mabuting pamamaraan na ito ay makapagdadala ng walang hanggang kapayapaan sa mga bansa habang sinasagip ang ating planeta mula sa climate change at kalamidad. Sa mga nakalipas na taon, si Supreme Master Ching Hai ay naglakbay sa buong mundo mula sa Amerika hanggang Afrika, mula Europa hanggang Oceania, at nagbigay ng daan-daang diskurso sa publiko at sa kanyang mga disipulo sa iba't ibang mga paksa. Ngayon, kami ay pinagpala na itanghal ang isa sa mga puno ng aral na mga leksyon na ito na pinamagatang Mga Kwentong Buddhista. Si Brahma ay humiling na matanggap ang Dharma, ikalawang bahagi ng 4 sa Between Master and Disciples. Ibinigay sa English
ika-4 ng Agosto, taong 2015 sa bansang Pransya.
When I was in America, I stayed in 2 islands. First, I rented a house here, and then next time another place. Oh, 3 islands, yeah. And the next one is another island because the house smaller, cheaper. I don't know how many islands I have lived on. I used to love islands. Taiwan is island. I used to stay in Hong Kong. Hong Kong island, yeah. England island, yeah. Italy is also almost an island. Spain is also almost an island, yeah. And then Hawaii, and then another island in Miami. There's four islands altogether. Man-made island, beautiful, very small. And where was I? So many little islands. And then I went to those small islands in America, like St. Kitts, St. John, St. Martin, those islands, yeah? And Cayman Islands, I also stayed for a long time. The Virgin Islands, yeah. And then, I went to like the Dominican Republic, the Dominics, and then Philippines, yeah, they are islands. And Indonesia, yes. And Singapore, half island, almost island, yes. And Penang, also islands. Hong Kong already told? Oh, no, I don't forget. I don't forget your island. And then also Thailand, islands, Thailand, some smaller islands. And I forgot, all sorts of islands. Huh? Japan, yeah, I have a house in Japan. But it's all your brothers and sisters using it. When I was there, they come to group meditation. And when I'm not there, then it's completely their house. Yeah. And wherever I buy, finally it's not mine anymore. Yes. Right now, some houses still mine because you're too big. I can't fit in there, so I still have it. Otherwise, I guess it won't be mine anymore. Yeah. And there, I also live in one island inside my land because there's a big lake, and I camp in one of the islands, a very small island, the Geese Island. The island is in the lake. There were two islands on the lake. One is smaller, one is a little bigger. And the bigger is further from the house, so I stay there. And I also stay in one of the huts nearby. I stay here and there and there, but I have a tent on the island. I also stay in that green island in the middle of the center. Yeah, that's my house there. Yes. You remember my house, if you've been there? The small one? But it's a duplex. The little wood house that they already made with a little attic on it? I sleep on top. My dog sleep downstairs. Remember? So small, eh? It's almost like a tent. Yeah, like a double person tent. But you can call that just 2 stories building. The palace, yeah. Upstairs and downstairs, huh? You've been there, right? Some of you have been to my island. Yeah, not that I didn't have house. I have a bigger house. They built it, but later I use it for library, for everybody to enjoy. And I stay in that small little island. It's not that small, Have water all around it. It's a man-made, and what was it? Maybe it's about 8,000 square meters or 800 square meters, something like that, huh? Pretty small. But we have watermelon on it and some. Tomatoes, cucumber stuff. You can plant things on there. And salad and stuff, beans, yeah, okay. However little land you have, if you live there permanently, you can always plant. Yeah, it tastes better, yeah, with your own hand, yeah. And as I told you, according to research, farmers are the happiest people. I guess the Bible also say that you must cultivate your food with your own hands, no? Yeah. All right. Oh, why I talk so much? Come back to the story, woman. Everybody was excited, longing to hear the Buddha sacrifice again. Why did I jump into Florida and...
Your story.
Yes? Yes. I was in Canada also for a while, and I also live in Ireland. I just love Ireland somehow, whenever I can. And when I was in America, I also bought a small island too. We didn't build anything. We just stay in tent. And just a little wood shed and using those environmental toilets. Yeah, and use the water from the surrounding to drink. But then I don't know, I guess... I have that one island, and I made another island. It's a small island, this natural and wild island. I don't know, at that time I just keep looking for island, rent island, buy island, live on island, with our dogs and birds and all. And when I went to Croatia, there's so many little islands, I wanted to buy an island there too. All right, okay. Islands, Croatia, America, Japan, Canada, Hong Kong, Hawaii, yeah, Indonesia. Oh, man. Philippines went all over the world now, and the story is not finished yet. The Buddha keep waiting. So the great master, Brahman, don't follow your angry mood, yes. Do not think wickedness in your head, your mind. Leave all the wrong concept, the wrong teaching. Yeah, leave them. Stay away from them. That is a true bodhisattvahood. Okay, that's it. Yeah. You know, sometimes because the words make you stuck, thinking, how can I translate it? But like when she said, you know, nói hai lời, it means two faces. You don't have to say two tongues. But I'm stuck with the tongues. You see, how can I translate this? Two tongues, people don't understand. See what I mean? Yeah, so I'm stuck sometimes with this because I haven't translated for a long time. Yeah? Mostly I don't read book for you. I just tell you what spontaneously, right? Most of the time like that. Just like when I go preaching, I don't bring any book, nothing. I don't bring any note. There is no teleprompter, nothing. Remember, whenever I go preaching, there's nothing there. I just say whatever come out, whatever I want to say. So mostly I don't read books to you. I don't translate. Yeah, now and then, before, now and then. But rarely, huh? All right. After the great master read these noble stanzas to the would-be Buddha, and then he also finished writing, the future Buddha at that time. After that, he used these phrases, to go all over the world to teach people to do just this. Actually, this is enough, If all of us just practice just this, and then couple with initiation, then you become Buddha in no time. A lot of time, but it's a no time compared to the poor Buddha. No, life after life, a lot of sacrifice. And many people, because of this, are blessed to be born into heavens or avoid the three wicked paths, meaning hellfire, and being born as wicked animals, and being born as hungry ghost. Yeah. Because of this stanza, because of his teaching, he went all over to teach people. So many people are blessed with so much merit, like that. There's not finished yet. You want to hear more about Buddha sacrifice? Yes. Okay. It's good to remind you to appreciate bodies, the human's life. Yes. Because look at the Buddha, so sweet, so gentle person like that, and so noble, aspiring like that, and still have to go through so much suffering in order to reach the ultimate enlightenment. So the Buddha, the Brahman king said to the great heavenist, saying, "Praise be the Buddha. May I remind you that the heavenist at that time, it was you. Yes. Because of your love for all beings that you sacrificed so much to search for the true teaching. So terrifyingly, so sufferingly, painfully, up to that much extent. So how can you leave the ignorant beings now and go into nirvana to enjoy by yourself?" Yes. He means the reason you want to become Buddha, to attain the ultimate truth, because of your love for beings. So you cannot just leave them now. That was the reason. Your love for all beings is your reason to become a Buddha. So now you became Buddha already, you can't just leave. But he said it very politely, humbly. It's not like he's lecturing Buddha or anything. He dare not. Yeah, of course. So he said, "Praise be the Buddha. I remember another lifetime." I don't know how many more lifetime here. Wow, lots. Oh, okay. Another 3 pages, that's probably 6 lifetime. Okay. in one of the lifetime also on this planet. So the Buddha has been, reincarnated life after life on this planet somehow, except when he had a lot of merit and became like one of the gods in heaven, huh? Yeah. There was a king named Thiti in the capital Debade. This country, all the citizens are very rich and powerful and prosperous. Huh? Yes. The king has, again, 84,000 smaller subordinate kings, like federal or like, how you say, colonizing, kingdom. Commonwealth, they say that in England. Huh? 84,000 Commonwealth kingdom that he ruled over. And then also a lot of, mountains, river, lakes, etc. Yeah. And he has also 8,000 tribes inside his own. Yeah. And the king has 2 million wives and concubines already. And you want him to have 2 billion? Oof, that's too much. Yeah, too much. The whole country cannot, house them all. Or the wives and, kids as well, and then horses and cars to transport them and food. Oh, no. It's like the whole country then. So probably the whole country, women, girls belong to him. Yeah, that's what it is. And then he has 500 princes only. So many wives, only 500 princes. And he has 10,000 court officials. Yeah. He is very compassionate, loving, kind king. He loves his citizens as if his own children. Now then, in heaven, Chakra, God, dated Chakra, right? He's married. His store of marriage is running low now. Yeah. The natural flower that decorate his head is already beginning to wither. Yeah, that means he's dying soon. If any of you have flower on your head, I have some. Not on my head, but nearby, and then they won't die ever. So, plastic. Yeah, artificial. So his time was almost up. Yeah. So he was very, very sad. Yeah. So one of his attendants, Tetu Irma, saw that and asked him, "Your Majesty, Your Holy Majesty." Majesty and Holy Majesty is different, because he's holy. He's a god, huh? So they probably say, "Your Godly Majesty. Recently, I saw your energy, your face is very different from before, much less happy than before. What is the matter? Could you please tell me?" Yes. So the Chakra god said, "You don't know? You see, my flowers is withering. Death, the sign of death, is beginning to appear. My life, it won't be this long, much long now. And now on the earth, on the planet Earth, there is no master. I don't know where to go to lean on. I don't know how to help myself now. If when he died, he would be dead and then reborn on the planet Earth, you see, as a normal being, like one of us. Maybe one of you was Chakra God before. Have you done anything wrong there? Huh? Trying to test the Buddha all the time? Watch it, huh? Because when you're born again on earth, the Buddha will not look at you. No, I'm just joking. The Buddha will always help. Okay, so now I do not know where to take refuge. Yeah, so that's why I'm sad. I was thinking because he's dying, so he's sad. I was thinking he's attached to the throne of God in heaven, so he was sad. You know, Sakra is not a normal God, huh? He's the chief of God. Understand? The top God, yeah? So he sits on the heaven and the throne, whatever we call that, to rule over many, many countless beings in heaven, and other smaller gods. So I was thinking maybe he was attached. We were probably thinking he's dying, that's why he's attached to the position. But no, he was sad because there's no Buddha on earth, no enlightened master there. So if he's born on earth, he has nowhere to take refuge, to protect himself for future life. Because once his godly merit runs out, he becomes just like any mortal on the planet. And then if he has no master, then he has not initiated. He has no initiation. Then he will be reborn again, and wherever the wind blows, and then he has no protection whatsoever. And then he might forget. You see, he might forget the goodness of being a moral person. He might forget. Once you're born, you forget. Even though if you were a god, you're born, you're completely blind, deaf, and dumb. You won't remember anything at all in the past life. Therefore, you might do wrong, yeah? And then the situation in the world will push you to commit some bad deed, and then your status will be lower and lower. And then you might even go to lower level, like bad animals, and then from then even go lower, and then maybe go to hell, etc., etc., and never get liberation, or be born in heaven again. Understand? Yeah, that's why he was very worried. He's a God, he should know. He should know all these consequences. Because once we're born, we forget. You see, any of you remember 5 precepts when you were born? No. 10 commandments, maybe? No. All this Catholic, no? You should have written it in your brain before you come out. All right, so he was very sad. And then, Tito Irmai, his assistant, tell him, Your Godly Majesty, at the moment, in the worldly earth down there was one king who practiced Bodhisattva way of life, yeah? Meaning compassion, loving, kindness, yeah? And be good, yeah? 5 precepts, 10 commandments, for example, yeah. His name is Titi. His mind is iron. He won't change. He's pushing forward on this practicing of the goodness, yeah? He will not waver. And he's very diligent in his practice, yes. In the future, definitely he will become Buddha. Doesn't say when, because we have many lifetimes after, so it cannot be tomorrow or next year or the same lifetime, no? So it's in the future. Oh my God. I also say in the future, you all will become Buddha. Happy? Hopeful? Yeah. Please, Your Majesty, go there to take refuge in him. Yeah. So in the future, you will be protected and fulfill whatever you wish to do. And then you will also attain, honor and position or richness in life. So you will have no problem. Even richness, honor on earth as well as in heaven. So the chakra god say, if it's as such as you said, then is it so lucky for me? But I have to go and test him to see if it's true or not. Oh God. Oh no. Poor Bodhisattva, poor master to be such a disciple, I would kick him out. Tell him, go take aeroplane, go back to heaven. What kind of God? You see, this is a big God even. I mean, astral God was still a great God, chief of all the gods. Chief of the 33 smaller gods in astral level. Yeah? Astral level have 120 smaller levels. And he is a chief of 1/4 of the whole kingdom heaven already. Still know nothing. Even have to rely on his assistant to know where the Bodhisattva is. And then still cannot even read the heart of such a sincere Bodhisattva. Have to go down and test him.
Nakapagbibigay inspirasyong mga manunood, ikinalulugod namin ang inyong pagsama sa para sa bahagi ngayon na pinamagatang mga kwentong Budista. Si Brahma ay humiling na matanggap ang Dharma, ikalawang bahagi ng 4 sa Between Master and Disciples. Susunod, mula sa Jainismo na banal na Akaranga Sutra, mga aral tungkol sa paglaya at katuwiran, unang bahagi ng 2 sa Words of Wisdom. Pagkatapos ng noteworthy news, mangyaring nakatutok sa Supreme Master Television para sa mas marami pang positibong mga palabas. Naway, matubog ang iyong kaluluwa sa karagatan ng makalangit na kaligayahan. Inspiring viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Buddhist Stories. Brahma Asked for Dharma, Part 2 of 4, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is from Jainism's Holy Akaranga Sutra, Lessons on Liberations and Righteousness, Part 1 of 2, on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May your souls be immersed in the sea of heavenly bliss.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.